1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rock Street.
Drift down Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. We are live, and I am Giovanni, and this is Figures Talk, episode number 2. And for tonight, I do have a couple of guests. Uh, Tonight's panel will include a new collector here tonight, one that hasn't been on the channel before. And there's a couple of topics here. Obviously, there's a Hot Toys news that we've heard earlier this week, like MORBIUS release, and then the DELOREAN vehicle announcement. And then also I'm doing the games that I did, or at least one of the games that I did last week. Um, Keep, gift, or destroy. So my guest that hasn't played before will be playing for the first time. So that should be a lot of fun. And there's a new game that I'm doing later tonight, which I'll give you guys more details in just a moment here. And then we still have the fantasy figure zone, which we're going to do later today. But let's go ahead and introduce and have my guest here. The very first one here. Let me try to move this around. Here is Mr. Yomo. How you doing tonight?
Good, good. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to join in again on the fun and looking forward to talking it up with you and tonight's new guest. Pleasure being here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yomo, for being on the show again. So this is the second time here. So thanks so much for joining us here tonight.
Of course.
Our another guest here for the first time in his movie canon figures talk debut. We have Mister Good Old Spotchka, Danny.
Going on, everybody? Yeah, Yomo and Gio, good to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I am super excited to be on and play these games, bro. I love me some games, and especially games that involve 1/6 scale. So let's do
Yep,
this shit.
Definitely.
yep. So hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everything is smooth. Moves smoothly. That game that I mentioned that we didn't play last time and will be the first time that we play here tonight. Um, Hopefully it works out the way I'm envisioning it, but we'll see what happens. But just a little side note here. Right now, I'm streaming from home, and I mentioned this last week. Uh, we have a little dog here. It's like a multi poo, and sometimes he gets a little nuts. So he's not here right now, but if he shows up later, I may have to like mute the mic or whatever, and then maybe you, Danny, and Yomo may have to like take over for a few seconds. If that happens, I'm gonna do this little Georgie alert. That's the name of the little dog. So when you see that, that means Georgie's going nuts,
Nice.
and
All right.
it'll be there until he's done, right? So just a little side note there, and I just completely blocked Danny right now with the little a little dog thing with it. So just a little warning there, just so you guys know. Okay, so let's hear. So let's go ahead and just do the some of the live chat stuff right now. Let me just move things around here so that you guys can see it, and then we'll go ahead and get started here. Okay, so we have looking at the live chat, and let me move this around here. Okay, so let's see. Let's more do it like we'll do it like this. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we have Carlos Reverse Zio dropping by. Good evening, everyone. Out on an event, but make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and enjoy the show. I'll catch you all later. So thanks so much for dropping by, Zio. Really do appreciate that. And then Zio was on the show last week, episode 1. So make sure to subscribe to him. Again, that's Reverse Zio. And Mr. Kuso says, "Hi, all. So how you doing, Mr. Kuso? And I know you've won a couple times on my channel." And then we have Yomo says, "Yo, what's up, everyone?" Saying hello to everyone there. And then we have just Kuso saying hello, or hope everyone is staying warm out there. Actually, let me play some music. I think I missed doing that. Let me just go back here real quick so we can play
While you're
some music.
playing music, have you guys gotten any snow in? Or
Luckily, me on my end, no. Just some rain. Lately, it's just been a little chilly. And mostly sunny out today. But yeah, I feel bad for everybody up north. But here on the East Coast, it's nice and clear. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
wish, man. We got like is out there right now. Like, whew.
I'm sure, man. It looks crazy.
Yeah, there's no snow here in SoCal, but I know last year we did get a little bit of snow in February for like a couple hours, so that was a bit crazy there. Where'd you get that? Dropping by, saying hello here. So hello there. Where'd you get that? And I know you won in the past as well. Mr. Kuzo says loving that RKO shirt, Yomo. So
From out of nowhere.
yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Collector Joey saying hello, friends. How you
Joey.
doing, Joey? Thanks so much for dropping by, and make sure to subscribe to Collector Joey and watch his show Copper Drop. And then Danny is a part of that panel, so that's on Thursday nights. So make sure to check that out. Debbie Rosselli saying hi all. So hello there, Rosselli. Debbie Rosselli, thanks so much for dropping by again here. Let's see. Darren Wardle saying hi all. So hello there, Mr. Darren Wardle. And let me see. Okay, I think we might be caught up now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first topic that we're going to talk about here today. And actually, before we do that, then Danny, so you have your own YouTube channel. So what are some of the things that you have on your channel there?
So I used to do a series where I was breaking down the details and figures, and then I put a pause on that because I was figuring some stuff out for the channel. And now I'm moving more into doing reactions for the channel, still figuring out what to do for the 1/6 community. I'm thinking about doing more or less like not taking so serious, but like a parody kind of thing going on. I won't reveal too much of that, but it's in the works. But I do have a collection tour coming next week. I'm in the middle of rearranging the spatchka layer, trying to make it look all more arranged and nicer for the collection video. And got some interesting stuff on the way I might do videos on. But on the channel, you'll find, I think I did a Saw review a few months ago, a Peacemaker review. You find it, me and Evil Sneaker ranked all the Star Wars figures released up until I think like maybe September, August of 2023. So, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then Yomo, I know you have a YouTube channel, an Instagram. So is there anything new that you have on there?
No, nothing really going on. I just been putting up some shorts, sharing some hype of stuff that's been announced or that's getting released on YouTube and Instagram. I don't really have anything up just yet, but I've been sharing some stuff to the story. That's about it. Hopefully I'll get some pictures of my figures on there pretty soon. But I'll say it at the end as well, but I will be on Reverse Zio's channel tomorrow doing a special unboxing, so that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That should be fun. Yeah, definitely.
Am I allowed to know what you're unboxing, or is that going to be kept secret till tomorrow?
I don't know. Give it like a little.
If I can read it from
sneak peek. Little sneak peek. If you
Suppose
can
I
read
can't
it. I don't. I'll let you know after, but I don't know if he wants to keep it under wraps or whatever. But
okay, all right.
I guess I have to.
All right. Yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow. That's
I'm excited
Reverse
for it.
Zio's channel, right? I think it's like 5:30 Pacific time, I believe, 7:30 Central time. If I'm not mistaken.
8:30, I believe, Eastern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one here. So we have this DeLorean time machine vehicle that was announced. I think it was on Thursday, right? It was in the middle of Copper Drop, right? So so this is what I always do when we talk about figures here on my channel. You know, we try to find out, or not try to find out, but I try to show you guys where the this figure is coming from. So we have this a DeLorean vehicle, and it comes from the film Back to the Future Part 3. So this is what we call the movie figure file. Film release date May 25th, 1990. So that's when this movie came out. Studio distributor Universal Pictures. The box office of this movie was $245.1 million worldwide, and there was, I think the budget was like $40 million or something like that. And then when it comes to the reception, so you know, the critics, the audience, and stuff like that, using the Rotten Tomato score, 80% of critics out of 46 critics liked the movie. 78% of audiences within Rotten Tomatoes. Over 250,000 reviews or grades were submitted, and 78% of them liked the movie as well. So that's a little bit of information there regarding the movie. And now I'm not a I don't want to say I'm not a huge fan of Back to the Future. I definitely do like the movies. The first and the second one are really, really good. I wasn't a huge fan of this third movie, and I don't think I know there's a lot of people who don't like this movie either. It's definitely the weakest one for me, but I'm a bit surprised that they did announce this vehicle because I know they've had the what is it, the Mark 1 and 2, right? So the second one,
Yeah.
right? The second one, I think that one's waitlisted now on Sideshow, and I think it just recently went or recently went on waitlist, and then they announced this vehicle out of nowhere. So I was pretty surprised about that. Let me go to you real quick, Yomo. Have you seen this movie, Back to the Future 3?
Yeah, definitely. Saw all three of them. It's been a while since I've seen seen all of them and seen the third one. This looks really cool. I'm not a vehicle collector and not really a Back to the Future collector. I do like the film series, and it's definitely a great series to watch if you haven't watched it. But not something I would really collect from. I do just enjoy the movie and just leave it at that. The car is really cool. I like the that they have the white wall wheels. I'd probably say that's the best part of it. The white wall
Yeah,
tires.
it stands out.
Yeah, it definitely stands out. Definitely something I like on the car. I know the other wheels are the train track ones where it has the
Oh
scene
yeah,
where it's on the track towards the end. I believe that is.
right.
Um, that's it's interesting. I'm interested to see if they would do like a base, like a track base. I think that would be pretty cool to include with it. I didn't see anything in the details for that. But I think it would be like a cool inclusion since this one's gonna be it looks like grounded, like not like the other ones where it's like where it could be either grounded or flying. This one's gonna be mostly grounded. I would think so. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's cool. I'm excited to see who's gonna get it. I do
Yeah,
agree with you, and I think this one might be the weaker one of the cars that they do possibly,
yeah,
because I know people do like the previous films and the option to either be grounded or have it to where it's actually flying and have that look. So I'm interested to see people get this though.
yeah. And before I get your thoughts on this, Danny, um, if you wanted to purchase this because it's on Sideshow. Now I'm not sponsored by Sideshow, obviously, but I usually use their information because it's it's local and it's easy. I haven't had any issues with Sideshow or anything. But so if you wanted this, $805 expected to ship between January and June of 2025. So that's the new DeLorean 1/6 scale figure there. Danny, your thoughts on the movie and then on the figure?
Yeah, man. Back to the Future Part 3. I love Back to the Future. Love, love, love it, man. When I was a kid, that was easily like top 5 movies for me. First one and Part 2 together, I consider them one movie, because you really can watch them back to back and they're timeless.
Definitely.
Then there's Part 3. Part 3 is so damn forgettable, and it's not the movie's fault. Like, if you watch Back to the Future Part 3, it's essentially like a pretty average, like, little cheesy sci-fi movie. But, like, comparing it up to the classics that is Part 2, which in my opinion is better than the original.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, and yeah, the Wild West is a cool, I guess, concept to go with Back to the Future, because it's like, oh, crap, like, we've seen them go, like, 20, 30 years in the future. What would happen if they went 20, 30 years in the past or 100 years in the past or whatever, right? So, concept for me on screen. So this doesn't really do it for me. We joked behind the scenes, the Copper Drop crew, like, we got this, but not the 2022 Batmobile. Like, what the hell? Like,
right.
come on, man.
Definitely, yeah.
It's weird to me that Hot Toys is going for this when they've teased the Batmobile twice now, and
Yeah.
like I feel like you would get a lot more pre-orders and high demand for that than this,
For
right?
sure.
But
Yeah.
that's just me speaking for myself. Like if I had to get a DeLorean, I'd get the one Austin got, which is the part 2 one.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and that's
Distribution
exactly
ramp.
that's what I was going to say too. I would have gotten the Mark II because this one comes from the movie that's I wasn't a huge fan of anyway, and I think it's more iconic, that original look of
Oh, yeah.
the DeLorean. So yeah, like I said, I was a bit surprised that they released this, and I think I know the answer to this question I'm about to ask you guys. But if they were to announce a Battinson a Batmobile instead of this, I'm assuming you guys would have bought that one, right?
I actually bought my first Hot Toys vehicle the other day. I bought the Bat Cycle, and even
Oh,
now,
okay.
I would buy the Battinson Batmobile, bro. That would be sick as hell to have them both next to each other, like in the beginning of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man, come on. It's once again, it's weird to me that they didn't make the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many of us would want that one because there's something to be said about that tumbler because it's so huge, but like it's a muscle car, right? And this is like just the DeLorean's not a muscle car, but it's that's around the same size as a regular car, right? Or the Batmobile. It's just a regular car. So
Yeah.
what the hell? What about you, Yomo?
So I'm just not that much of a vehicle collector. They just take a whole lot of room, and I'm more focused on like getting the
Yeah, it
actual
does.
like characters. I'm not
Unless
really
the vehicle
getting.
itself is a character, right?
Oh, that's what.
Unless the vehicle itself is a character.
Right, then then probably, yeah, but yeah, no, I mean I'm not even getting Battinson honestly yet. I mean, we'll see. I might hold off to get him for his maybe the next film if they do like a suit change. I think this one looks absolutely, or the Battinson actually looks superb, whether it's the Hot Toys one that just came out or the in-art one. But that just not collecting them just yet. It's not my Batman. I still want to collect like a whole bunch of Batmans. And as far as vehicles, I may do like, I could see myself maybe doing like a bike because it just doesn't take up like a whole lot of space.
Right.
But like
Yeah.
the actual like car, like an actual car, or like something bigger, like a tumbler for the Bale Batman. It's you just got to be like super dedicated and just have the room for it, and that just not
And
there
keep
yet.
the room for it
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the space. I mean, it's just like you really need some serious space to get all these vehicles, and that is part of the reason why I haven't got one, because I would have liked the Batmobile, Tumbler, or maybe even the Keaton, but it takes up so much space, and I was like,
definitely.
not sure,
Yeah.
but I would like the Battinson one. I think I probably would try to pull the trigger on that one if they actually did a Hot Toys one, but we'll
Are you
see
on
what
the
happens.
pre-order for Jazz Inc. or?
No, I haven't done that. Because that one is pretty pricey, right?
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah. So there is that issue too. Well, specifically for Jazik, because Hot Toys it would be maybe like half, I would say. So then I
Well,
would
I
deal
mean,
with the space, but
Yeah, it depends how much you're paying with Jazz Inc. Because there's some people that are selling theirs for like $2,500.
oh damn,
Jazz Inc. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it's like what 15, maybe a little bit less, 13.
Yeah.
however.
It looks
Hot Toys-
it looks really cool though.
It looks
Yeah,
cool,
it's
but this
pretty cool.
Hot Toys, you bring a good point. This is an $800 vehicle versus
Mhm.
Jazz Inc. that does $1,000+ dioramas. of
Yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah, so if it's a
Yeah.
regular Hot Toys price for a vehicle, and if it's a Battinson one, you have a Batmobile from the Battinson, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and Danny made a good point with like not making the Batmobile from the Battinson, the Batman film for Hot Toys, and making this instead. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
you guys want,
It's gaslighting at that point,
yeah.
Right.
So
They teased it twice, man, and they've done that before. It's nothing new, but like,
yeah,
man, like Kiko Collects just made a video about like what do we as collectors want to hear from them. I'm like, stop showing me shit if I can't have it. Like, I don't know if y'all know the meme from Uncut Gems. He's like, why would you show me something if I couldn't have it? Like,
Have it,
don't
yeah.
show me
Right.
something
Yeah.
if you're not gonna make it. Like the Anakin
Yeah.
Starfighter. Where is that thing? Or I hate to bring this up, but the Mandalorian Starfighter to the Naboo
The N1.
Oh yeah,
Starfighter.
Yeah.
What the hell,
Yeah.
man? Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what they're doing, but you know, they announced it. They announced it, so I mean, I'm not
We got
getting it.
Back
but
to the
they
Future
announced
Part 3 DeLorean. For everybody who's excited about that, I'm happy for you. Cheers. Here's some
Yeah,
spots.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your thing, then cool, you know. But for me, yeah, I wouldn't use
Strip
the
it for parts and
resources, the
use it for
space, the real estate, the the finances for this DeLorean. But
Right.
That's
let me
a
go
good
into
point.
the chat real quick here. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
While you're doing that, man, that's a good point, Gio, because for the price, like if you get the DeLorean, let's say you don't already have a Doc and Marty from Part 3, because
Mhm.
this is a very movie specific now we're getting into, right? Because with the DeLorean, just Part 2 or Part 1, you can have any Marty or Doc you want, but this one you have to have that cowboy western look. So
Mhm.
that's
Right.
you're going to be spending 800 there, then an extra additional 300. So for per figure, so that's 600 plus 800. Do the math, y'all. That's a lot of money for Part 3. I don't know anybody in my life
Yeah.
that I've ever met that's that big of a fan of Part 3.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was surprised because with the part 3 is like I don't know, but I'm sure
Y'all
there's
see
some
this
people
being
out there who are
on
getting it.
discount or no?
What was that?
Y'all see this being on discount or no?
Oh, you know what? Probably. I
Yeah.
would think so because a lot of people already got that one, right? They already got the original or the more
Part 2?
iconic look. So it's
Yeah.
like why? Maybe I would because even the one the Mark II that one just recently went on a wait list, right? Like maybe a month
Yeah.
ago, month and a half ago. So
Mm.
yeah, maybe. And I don't think I still would get it, but that's but
Yeah.
But,
Same.
let me go into the chat real quick here. We have Lady L saying hello. So hello there. How you doing?
This is Oscar.
Then we okay.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
welcome, Ms. Bachka. Darren Wardle saying Back to the Future 3. And then Mr. Austin Nicholas saying, hey guys, hello there,
Awesome.
Austin.
Oh, brother.
Thank you for dropping by. And then
That's a sick new logo, sir.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. That
awesome
was
work there,
that was a very nice logo there, Danny. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
And
making-
and then Austin's actually going to be in my my show on Saturday. He's going to be a
Sweet.
special guest. So because I asked him if he can submit a logo so I can use it for the thumbnails, and he's like, oh, I'm waiting for Danny's about to send me a new one. And I was like, oh, nice. So I was waiting to see that, and then he sent it, and then I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, that looks awesome. So good job there, Danny. Looks
Appreciate
great.
you, brother. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Let's see, Austin Nicholas, great points so far, y'all. So yeah, definitely. Low key collector saying, "What's up, gentlemen? How
Calvin,
are you
what's up?
doing there? Thank you so much for dropping
Calvin?
by. A very nice guy, Mr. Calvin there. Brick Artemis, what is up, beautiful panel, Mr. Brick? Thank you so much for
Brick?
dropping
What's up,
by.
Brick?
Brick was in my show. He was a guest yesterday on my movie show, The Met Report, and he was great. I was very excited to have him on the show, and he did very, very well. And I can't wait to have him on there again. So make sure to subscribe to Brick Artemis if you haven't done so already for all of his amazing content. And then Austin Nicholas saying an amazing logo. Yes, most definitely. Aaron Collect says, yo, what's up, fam?
What's up,
So
Aaron?
Aaron, thank you for dropping by
He's gonna be
again
on
here.
Copper Drop next
Aaron, he's going to be on what?
Copper Drop. He's our Copper Drop.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh, he is.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. I'm very excited to see that because I always watch you guys every week. So
You sure do. Both y'all do.
and then
Definitely. Yeah.
and then Aaron won last week in my first episode of Figures Talk. He won the Sideshow gift card.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
and actually there's a bit of an issue with Sideshow that is just not sending it to him. So
no.
I need to contact them tomorrow because it's like it's a gift card. You guys shouldn't be taking this long to send a gift card.
Yeah, I would check spam if you haven't already. Not sure if that's an issue, but I did. My wife actually sent me one for a holiday, or I'm not sure if it was a birthday or something. And I checked for a few days, and I was like, yeah, I still haven't gotten it. And I checked my
Yeah,
spam,
I don't know
and it
what
was like
I don't
sitting in
know
my
what the
spam.
problem is. I don't know what the problem is. It's just a gift card. It's just sent it. I mean, it's already paid. It's done. Just send it to him.
Yeah.
So I have to figure out what's going on tomorrow. So don't worry, Aaron. We're gonna get you that gift card because you did win. So, Mr. Brick Artemis says, "You're too kind." Yes, definitely. It's all true. Brick.
You need to hit me up, Brick. Hit me up, brother. He's very, very close by.
Let's see. So I think we're all caught up with the chat. So let's move on to the next figure here. And you know, a lot of us have already seen this, talked about it, but is of course the Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
Release. Morbin time, exactly. Morbius. Jared Leto, and when they released this, or when I saw the announcement, Morbius is released, I was kind of like I wish it was something else. I mean, if you like it, it's cool and everything. I just have no interest in this. And I will say this though, when it comes to the movie is not as bad as people are saying. At least in my opinion, it is not as bad as most folks are saying. Yeah. But still, I was like, I'm not interested in this, not really. But we'll talk about it because it is news, right? Going into that movie canon, movie figure file. So obviously, this is from this figure comes from Morbius. Release date, it came out on April 1st, 2022. Studio distributor Sony. In that Spider-Verse spinoff. Entry, Rotten Tomato score. So the reception here, 15%. That's 15% of critics liked the movie out of 283 reviews. 71% of the audience who watched it did like it, of over 5,000 reviews or grades. So that was the Morbius film. And let me go back here. Like I said,
appreciate that they released that movie on April 1st. Like they know what they were doing.
right. April Fool's Day. Right. That's right. That. And I know they kept pushing it back because it was during COVID, and then Sony was just like, we need to make as much money as we can, so we can't release it during COVID. It's already probably, and this is just me speculating, obviously, but they're probably gonna already have trouble selling this movie, I would think. Right. But
jog my memory, fellas. Like, wasn't this movie delayed like a year or two?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half or so. It kept getting delayed, and again, it was because of COVID. And then at one point, it was supposed to come out. It was post COVID, and I think Venom had already come out, and they still decided to postpone it. They still decided to postpone it for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, it didn't do well. A lot of people didn't like it. Like I said, I don't think as bad as most people say, but we have this figure now. Let's go to you, Yomo. What are your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it, and then about the figure?
Yeah, so I just rewatched the movie 2 days ago. The movie I don't really have any issues with it. I mean, it's okay. It's between okay and good. I would probably lean more towards good. I didn't really have many issues with it. I thought it was all right. It's a Sony, film. Whatever they do with these,
expect what I expect.
Whatever they do with these characters, it kind of just like made me feel like how the Venom was. It's good, nothing like great or like anything beyond that. Like it was good. It was good, okay, whatever. The figure itself, I think I might actually get it. I'm not in a rush to get it. It's not something that I want right away. I'm interested in getting it maybe later on. Maybe putting it with people. Some people are saying like putting it with like a Blade or Spider-Man. I think there's like a lot of people that you can probably put him with that we're probably not gonna see him with in the film wise, but yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Nothing too crazy. It doesn't come with anything too crazy. Just tailoring's cool. It comes with the bats. Honestly, watching the movie again, they probably could have gave him like a few extra sets of bats because there was like a ton of them in
Oh
the
yeah.
towards the end of the movie. It was like a
I mean,
lot more than that.
I do like the bats. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and the figure itself, it's not bad. It's just I didn't care for the movie. I didn't care for the characters. So it's like, why would I spend over $200? And I think this one, and I think it's waitlisted now on Sideshow, but I think it was like 265. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too pricey, but still, it was like I would rather use that money to, I don't know. I'm a big Stormtrooper fan, so I would just get a Stormtrooper for that kind of
Yeah.
for that money, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in it. Not something I'm in a rush to get. Probably something that maybe if I want it later on, after collecting more important stuff, maybe I'll hunt it down, see if I can get it later on. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I think the likeness from when he is in that vampire state, I think it looks great. Um, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Look,
okay,
pretty cool looking
all
figure.
right.
Maybe I'll get it later on.
Any other final thoughts on this figure, Danny?
Honestly, man, so Morbius, first of all, saw in theaters,
Mhm.
because I was so curious. I got high one day and I was like, you know what? Let's go watch Morbius. Let's go see how bad
It's Morbin time.
Yeah.
These were not sober thoughts. And I watched it, and even under the influence, man, this movie was dog shit to me. Like, I respect Yoma. I can see you kind of opened my eyes to the idea. It is really the same vibe as those Venom movies. It has that same like tint, that same early 2000s kind of flavor to it. So I can see why it's like, you know what, if you didn't mind Venom, you wouldn't probably mind this. Hell, it has the same damn font and like logo as Venom. Why not?
Yeah. Right.
So I looked at that photo, I'm like, that's the same font as Venom. That's so lazy. Anyway, so as far as the figure, it's we've seen some really good tailoring from Hot Toys. I think of TVA Loki. I think of recently with Kane and John Wick. Those are going to be
Oh yeah.
for this year, right? Those are some. John Wick is on the top 5 most anticipated for this year. This is weird, for tailoring for a figure. Like in the movie, he looked cool, right? That was one positive from Morbius for me. Was at least Morbius looked cool. He had a cool like pea coat kind of going on. He had like this like suit, almost shirt underneath, silkiness. He looked like a vampire from Blade, right? Accurate.
Yeah.
You can go to another photo. I said this on Copper Drop. This motherfucker's wearing cargo pants with this like suit jacket, and I'm like, what are you wearing, bro? Like, the shirt also looks like it's been kit bashed on there. Like when somebody kit bashes a shirt like that, I'm like, okay, that looks cool because hey, you're customizing and you're putting in that effort. I'm gonna let it slide. When Hot Toys does, I'm like, fuck no, you need to like put more effort into this. I've seen you do better. Even if it is Morbius, right? Because you're gonna be, I don't know what he's on Sideshow for, but at least over $200, right? If someone's gonna spend over $200 on this, I expect tailoring to be good. The hair for me, now that we've seen really, really good rooted long hair, with figures like Gandalf, figures like in our Joker, sculpted hair like this, that especially long hair, does not do it for me anymore. So, yeah, not for me.
Yeah, and then I think I said this about Dead Strange. Like it would be cool to have, like, I would like to have like a horror Halloween like display of 6-scale figures.
Yeah.
So I mean, he would definitely fit in that, right? Now, like I said, I'm not. Go ahead.
Yeah, with Moon Knight or Blade, yeah, like how we're saying,
yeah. And like, I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to get Morbius. Like, if someone gives it to me, then sure, I'll take it. But yeah, I just wouldn't.
What a funny gift
for it.
Right. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the chat real quick here. So, Aaron Collect says, yeah, Sideshow slacking. No, oh yeah, but the gift card, the issue with that. Austin Nicholas says, I'm loving this style of figure talk. Well, thank you so much, Austin. Greatly appreciate that. Brick, same thing. I agree, Austin. Thank you so much, Brick. Austin says, I'm gonna rewatch this soon. So thank you so much. Darren Wardo says Morbius was meh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, not as bad as people are saying, but at least in my opinion, but It's definitely not good, and obviously Danny wasn't a fan of it at all. So,
Mm.
Brick says movie wasn't bad. So another one there that says, it's not bad.
Mhm.
He's not saying that it was great, but he's saying it wasn't bad. Mr. Kuso says, I was glad I didn't spend the money on it, but it was better than expected. Not terrible, not great. Yeah, so we're like in that middle ground there, right? Debbie Rosselli saying it was disappointing. So yeah, didn't like it there. Mr. Kuso says the fig still looks better than a comic, Morbius.
Yeah.
And Austin says, who wins, Morbius versus the Red Ranger? Um,
Ranger all day, bro.
yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah, Brick, same thing. It says Red Ranger. Austin Nicholas says Red Ranger, or what is that?
Ralph.
Oh,
Raphael.
Raphael from a
Raphael,
TMNT.
motherfucking L all day, bro.
Oh damn.
All day. All day. Come on, bro. Don't play with
Yeah.
Ralph.
Brick says,
Probably
oh,
too, yeah.
Austin, that's good. And they're just going into the whole who wins.
Yeah.
Then we have Red Ranger. Ralph is too chaotic. I guess that kind of does make sense too, because he kind of like get off and like gets pissed off and like just like runs away, or not runs away, but he
He's
like
the emo
just
one.
takes off. Yeah, right, exactly. Austin says it will be fun to see. Darren Wardle says extra bats are in an extra add-on pack, maybe. Brick says I do think Leo could beat Red Ranger though. Darren Wardle, Ralph for sure. And I think we're all caught up with the chat. Okay, so I think that's it for the Hot Toys news and announcements and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do the fantasy of figure zone. So let me just get this set up here. Give me just a moment here. Let's see.
That cap looks so
Okay.
clean. Well,
Appreciate it.
Let's see here. Okay,
Or
so we're
4-year-old.
about to enter. So we're about to enter the fantasy figure zone. So I mean, I asked you guys, Yomo and Danny, what is your fantasy figure? Actually, let me remove this image here. So it's got to be a figure that doesn't exist, right? So it's or maybe it's a 2.0 that you would like, and it would have to be like a hot toy or an in-art, ideally, right?
Mhm.
So I asked you guys, and then I got your answer, Danny. So let me just display what you chose, and then you can elaborate and explain. So you chose
Yes.
Homelander from The Boys. You would like this figure, and then you can just elaborate as to hot toy, in art, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, let me go ahead and grab my Homelander.
In art.
Talking about this thing, because I've gotten this Toys R Us one. I don't have the bloody head sculpt on at the moment, but this is a fantastic figure, as well as the so-so version. However, we're collectors, and of course we're always going to want more, right? And I, Spotchka, really, really want more. And I consider myself probably the biggest Boys fan in I guess the 1/6 scale community. All right, I like to hold that title because I plan on collecting the whole 7. If they made a Huey, I'd probably pick him up, right? I love me some Boys. It's my favorite TV show. It's like a comfort show for me, and it means a lot, right? So if NR got the license, man, oh man, would they go popping off with this.
Yes.
They just showed us back in September what they were able to do with a Superman figure, right? Like, once we get that in hand, we'll see. And that was my first pre-order, right? Because love me some soups. I like me these characters that are so powerful, right? Like, I like the cape type, right? I like the god in the sky, right? For NR to tackle this, man, could y'all imagine the dual body one that's like has a bloody costume, like a bloody head sculpt that looks real, like with the gore and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Another one it's got the perfect proportions, because there's been so many third-party Homelanders, right? Like, we got this one, we got this So-So Toys one. I believe there's another one on the way. There's that god-awful Toys Ace one, I believe is the company's name. So many ones. And in art, for me, if they not only made Homelander, but just start making the 7, make me a Butcher, dude. slamming the credit card down right now. Okay, I will pre-order it day one. Give it to me now. So yeah, that's my explanation for that. If you haven't seen The Boys already, do yourself a favor, check out The Boys. Best show on television right now.
The Boys is one of the best written shows on TV right now. It's just, it has everything basically: good writing, action, acting, great effects. It's just a very, very good show. So definitely, if you haven't seen that, just watch maybe like the first 15 minutes of the first episode, and maybe if you don't like it at that point, then maybe you're just not a person that's gonna like it. But most likely, I would say that you will get hooked just within the first 15 minutes of The Boys episode 1. So
great pick.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danny. So let's go ahead and move on. Actually, let's look at the chat real quick here. I saw a couple there here. Let's see. Brick says we need some figures from the Vikings show. I don't think I've seen that show. Have you seen that show?
It's good. I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen like episodes of it, and I can picture like kind of like what is it, 3-0 who makes all those Game of Thrones figures, something like that. Yeah, if they went that direction for that, man, I could see some Vikings being some. I see that being a pretty high market for a lot of people.
Yeah,
surprised it's already a thing.
And let's move on to Yomo's fantasy figure zone for this week. So last week, Yomo did choose one, and it was Neo from The Matrix. So that was cool. Now he has his second, because you know, a lot of us, we have more than one fantasy figure in mind. Right. So that's why I was like, this segment will work because we have a shitload of fantasy figures that we would like. So Yomo's is the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk. Your thoughts, Yomo?
Yeah, this is one that I would definitely want. I'm assuming I would probably say Hot Toys. I would be open to it in art one, but I just don't think in art would get the Marvel license anytime soon. And I think it's more up Hot Toys alley with the the previous Hulks that they've done and like the seamless look and whatnot. But yeah, definitely Ed Norton Hulk. Loved the look of this Hulk. This is probably my favorite look of him. Just completely vicious and it's hulked up, man. He, straight for I liked it from the look of the comics with the hairstyle. And yeah, I just love what they did with him. I'd love to have this in a 1/6 representation. And he was huge in the movie. It would be a huge figure, and like seeing how they do with like those bigger figures like Thanos, Carnage, Venom. I would love to see this done in a 1/6 representation. So definitely one of my favorite versions of Hulk that we've got in live action. I wish they kind of kept the look in the films. I don't completely hate the MCU. What's the guy's name that plays him? Ruffalo. Yeah. I kind of like his look. I don't like what they've done with him now with the Smart Hulk. I like the Hulks to be. Yeah, I like my Hulk like vicious and whatnot. So
crazy and dumb.
Yeah, crazy and dumb. I did like the Ragnarok version. That was probably my favorite version that we got of his Hulk.
The 5-year-old version.
Yeah, took that long, but yeah. Yeah, that was probably my favorite one, and or this is probably my favorite one. But as far as Ruffalo's, I do like what they did with that one. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Would love to see this, and I know my wife would be a huge fan too. My wife is a huge Hulk fan. I don't have a Hulk yet. So whether it's this or if they do like a 2.0 of a Ruffalo Hulk, like not the Professor Hulk or something like that. So
that was a question I was going to ask you, if you were going to just hold off and hope that they'll make a Edward Norton Incredible Hulk. But you would buy if they were to announce like a 2.0 Ruffalo Hulk.
Yeah, I would probably get a Ruffalo Hulk, whether it be like one of the Avengers films,
Mm.
or if they did like, I know they did the Gladiator Hulk, but if they did maybe after, like when he was out of the Gladiator
Yeah.
suit,
Butt ass naked.
not that way, not that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are probably ones that I would do, or if they actually get him at some point to that vicious side of him that we all, or most of us, love.
Right.
I would
Yeah.
definitely get that. But this would be a number one for me. This is just my favorite look of Hulk that we've gotten in live action, and I know having a 1/6 version it would look amazing.
Definitely. I did mine as well, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know, or some of you know, that I'm trying to collect the like definitive Batman from like each iteration from the movies or TV. Like the Affleck, Pattinson, etc. So this is mine. That's the George Clooney Batman from Batman and Robin. And the movie is not great. I mean, it's fun. I like watching it because of all the Mr. Freeze puns and everything. But obviously, this Batman has not been manufactured, at least not by Hot Toys, or obviously not in art. So if they were to announce this Clooney Batman, it would be a dopo for me. But I don't know how many people would actually get him. But what do you guys think about this choice here?
I think that's a dope choice, man. And I do think that people would pick it up because people are picking up the Robin and Batman from forever, So,
yeah. So yeah,
I can see why you'd want this because there's collectors who want every iteration of Batman.
Yeah. So I mean, I have Val Kilmer and obviously Christian Bale and all that. So it's like this is the one that has not been made. I still need to get Adam West, so I need to find a way to get that. But I know this one hasn't been made. So if they make him, first day, getting him.
First, would you prefer Hot Toys?
I'll probably stick to Hot Toys only because all the other ones are Hot Toys.
Okay.
And I just don't see InArt making George Clooney though. So Hot Toys is most likely to do it than InArt, I would think. But
yeah, I would say so. Is this because he had two different suits, right? He had the first the all black one, and then the black and silver one. Which one would you prefer?
I think I would like the black and silver.
Black and silver,
because it would be different. It would stand out, compared to all the other Batman figures that I have. So I think I would prefer that one.
Okay.
Would you get the accessory with the Bat debit card or?
Right, that'd be hilarious if it came with that accessory. That would be awesome.
They better, bro, or we'll riot. That's that's like a key part of the movie. Like that's the MacGuffin.
And it wouldn't like take much time and effort to make it. So it was like, yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, I think this is a possibility with it being with this year being the anniversary. I guess you never know. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but it's possible. I didn't think they were gonna do the forever Batman and Robin. Those would probably be my favorite choice between Val Kilmer's and Clooney's. I just liked Val Kilmer's representation a little bit more, and that film with the villains, and just like Chris O'Donnell for the Robin. But yeah, I think this is a cool choice. I would probably still get some stuff from this movie if they ever actually did more than the Batman, because I do actually like those final suits, like those black and silver versions, and if we could get like a Barbara, that would be really cool too. And Ivy, Freeze,
Bane.
Yes, that Bane too. That it would be cool. I think people would actually still get it.
I pre-ordered that. I think it's called Dragon Toys. I think it's called Dr. Zero. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I pre-ordered that. This is the first time that I pre-ordered a third-party figure,
Third
so I'm a
party.
little nervous about it, but it looks cool to me, so I got it because like I want that Arnold freeze, and I know Hot Toys hasn't made him, so
Then they
we'll
would
see
never
how
make
that
them.
one turns out. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, so there's that issue too.
Yeah.
Let me look at the chat real quick here. We have Aaron Collect says this and Invincible, all referring to The Boys, are the top two superhero going on right now, in my opinion. And yes, I like both of those shows. Invincible, I know season 2 they did the hiatus, I think because of the writer strike, I'm guessing, or something. I don't know, but they did like the first, I think, 4 episodes, and then we're waiting, for the next 4. Who knows when that's gonna happen? But The Boys is season 4 is premiering in June, so we're excited about that.
Sorry.
June 13th.
Mm-hmm.
June 13th.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's coming.
Months.
It's coming. And Mr. Cuso says my fantasy fig would be Quicksilver with Hollyhock.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's pretty nice. Aaron Collects says I would sell all my Dragon Ball 112 figures if they would make a 1/6.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I smell that coming in the near future, Aaron. Like that's definitely an IP that I can see you getting, turned into the 1/6.
Yeah. I see that too, because it's very popular, and I mean they made all the other ones, like they made the One Piece and all that stuff, so why not Dragon Ball Z? So
I suspect they're probably going to make Avatar: The Last Airbender ones from Netflix as well.
Yeah, Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's right. Going back here, Darren Wardle says Norton Hulk is awesome. Yeah, so he has that one movie he was in, and I don't know what kind of issues there were going on with the actor or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Y'all don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
I think there was an issue. Wasn't he like involved in the like in the writing of it or something? I don't remember exactly.
What's his name? Edward Norton was trying to like change his lines in the script, and was like, I'm trying to do my narrator impression from Fight Club. Nah, he wouldn't say that, man. He Bruce Wayne, he was more stressed out. He's got anger issues, man.
Yeah, I know.
In the movie.
I know it's something related to that, but
yeah, apparently he was a nightmare to work with, and it was demanding more money for the Avengers, so they were like, "Fuck that, let's get Ruffalo." Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They pulled what's his name from Iron Man 1 on his ass. Who played?
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Yeah.
Terrence Howard.
Next time, baby, Bane.
They dropped, and we never saw him again.
Next time, never.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe in Secret Wars. Who knows? Christian Cooper says, "What up, everybody? Hello there, Christian. Thank you so much for dropping by here tonight." Darren Ward saying hi to Christian, and I think we're caught up with the chat. All right, so that was the fantasy figure zone, and the next one is let me just double check. I want to say it's keep, gift, or destroy. So we're getting into the games now. So
it's spicy.
So this is all on you, Danny. So these figures were tailored for you.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna read the rules just so so that you guys don't know. We did this last week as well. What was that?
That's the cue the Saw music.
Oh, that's right. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let me put the little logo of the actual game here. So we're about to do a keep, gift, or destroy game, and Danny's going to play this for the very first time. And so there are 3 figures that he has to choose from, and like I said, they're tailored to him. Now I try to figure out what figures you might have trouble letting go of, Danny, so I might be a little off, but we'll see how I do. so I'll just explain the rules, right? I'll just explain the rules here. So keep, gift, or destroy. So these figure choices may be figures that you already own or under pre-order or could be manufactured in the future. If you keep the figure, it's a figure you can keep forever. When it comes to gift, you can admire this figure as much as you'd want, but you can never own it and would have to gift it to someone outside your household. So if you already have it, you would have to gift it to someone who does not live with you. You're not in the same house.
Okay.
But you can admire it. You can see it. You can touch it. You can grab it. Whatever. Destroy is you destroy this version of this character, all existing and future ones. This figure will never
I erased their
exist
timeline. Huh?
Snap 'em.
for anyone. So it will not exactly. So this figure will never exist for anyone.
I
So
King
that's
the
what-
Conqueror them. Okay.
Yes. So so yeah, there you go. So those are the rules there for keep, gift, or destroy. So are you ready, Danny, for your choices, your figures?
Bum bum bum. I'm ready, brother.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Brick Artemis says, "Oh man, love this game." So thanks so much.
I'm
Brick.
nervous, bro.
Actually, Brick played
Movie
a
version.
game very similar to this at my movie show, The Met Report. It's called Buy, Rent, or Destroy. So I pick 3 movies that my guests I think would love, and they would have to choose. It's kind of the same concept, but this one is for figures.
This is a hell of a game, bro. I'm nervous. Like I feel bad for whoever I'm gonna King the Conqueror, bro.
I was sweating, man.
Now, Danny, I'm going to slowly reveal the figures, and then you decide after you've seen all 3. Okay.
Mm.
All right. So here we go. So here's the first one for you, Danny. Let's see if I can find the clip. Here you go. Number 1. That's a Michael Myers Sideshow 1/6 scale figure. You have to choose either you're going to keep, gift, or destroy him. So there you go. So you have the Michael Myers, and I have the Sideshow as well, and it's awesome. I really like it.
I love this thing.
Is that one the Sideshow one as well, or another one?
I am in the middle of like customizing mine into it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And again, destroying it means you're destroying this character, right? So that any iteration of it, any version, including a custom. Just a little side note there. So that's a Michael Myers. So here's your next one, Danny. That's Peacemaker.
Oh, right
So
for the collection.
that's Peacemaker. That's your second figure there. Keep, gift, or destroy. And the last one, the last one I wasn't too sure. Like if it would really be something hard for you to choose from or not. But it is the Batman, either Hot Toys or in art.
Ooh.
So those are your 3 choices, Danny. So that's
Shit.
keep, gift, or destroy.
Bro, that's not fair. Okay. Damn
I mean, so
I need to take
these
a
are
drink. But
these are great.
cheers, everybody, because somebody's gonna die here.
Oh man.
I remember in The
Mr.
Walking Dead when Negan was gonna kill somebody, and you were like, "Rest in peace to somebody, man. Whoever
Yeah.
goes, go." Ooh, oh,
Mr. Kuso saying, "Damn, this is a tough one."
it is.
So, Brick already has his input here. It says, "Keep Michael, gift the Batman, destroy Peacemaker." So, and then Yomo, after Danny makes his choices, I'm gonna ask you between his choices, because I know last week you did yours, and you get to choose his in just a bit.
All right. So, to gift, I will gift Peacemaker.
Oh wow! Okay.
But here's
kinda-
here's the loophole. I will gift it to Mrs. Spotchka. Okay, so I can go over to her house. It's just there for me, right? So, it's not mine, but it's pretty much all right.
Okay, so you found a loophole, right?
I found a loophole. Okay,
But then if you do living in the same household, then you have to.
yeah, then
Destroy
eventually it's destroyed. But we don't live in the same household, so loophole. Okay, all right. So here's the moment, right? Keep or destroy. Destroying will be Michael Myers.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
and I may have him tattooed.
Wow.
Right? I may love the shape. Okay. I may have been terrified of the man himself since 2003. Okay. When I first heard it, and it was raining outside, and I was alone in a car, and I still remember that memory. All right, and the sideshow figure is so amazing. I am so excited to customize mine. But Michael, you got to get the hell out of here, man.
Oh wow.
My
Okay.
Hot Toys Batman that's on the way, and the art one that I'm gonna pick up. Chef's kiss, bro. Like, I agree with Justin's collection when he says that the Batman is probably the best Hot Toys figure ever manufactured. Yes, there's some collar issues. I have foam ready to put inside of it. I'm not that worried about it. Everything else, 10 out of 10, bro. Okay? Go back to that Batman photo. I know that's the in art one, but look at that costume design.
Mhm.
All right? I know, Yomo, you said earlier, not my Batman. Dude, I get it. I'm like around the same age as the Batman in this movie. Maybe that's why I love it so much, because I kind of relate to that, like, you know, age, like still figuring it out and still learning everything. I love that shit, man. I love this movie so much. I rewatched it, I think, yesterday, because in anticipation for this figure. I'm going to rewatch it, I think, on Wednesday, because I had this and the Bat Cycle on the way. And man, oh man, bro, like, just the costume design, it's like, it's a mix between Christian Bale's, Adam West, and the art all in one. Right, and to me, it is the best Batsuit. It is the best Batman movie overall, right? Because it harkens back to his first appearance, right? What Batman was really about, right? He wasn't a superhero. He was a damn detective. Detective Comics, right? He was your what's his name? Dick Tracy, right? He was your Nancy Drew. You know, he was your detective superhero. He was the one with the clues and figuring it out. I love that shit. This movie is like Zodiac, but if Zodiac had the Batman in the movie, right?
Oh, right.
And, man, I cannot praise this movie enough. I am so excited that part 2 comes out on my birthday next year.
Nice.
Party is full of spotchka for everybody. Hopefully I can get some of my bros out here from Copper Drop, or maybe even Yomo or Gio out here, so we can all see it together. Because, man, oh man, is part 2 going to be... you already know Matt Reeves is going to go all out and try to rival The Dark Knight in terms of like part 2.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it'll be important for all the boys to be there to see it together, because and Robin's getting introduced, bro. Come on. Yeah, that's my intro. That's my answer. Keeping the Batman forever, man. This is my Batman. Yes, I grew up with Christian Bale and Michael Keaton's interpretations, but this is my Batman. This is the one that in 20, 30 years I'm like, that's the Batman right there.
All right, so you've made your choices. So you're going to keep the Batman, you're going to gift a Peacemaker, and then you're going to destroy Michael Myers. Let's see here. Let me go to the live chat real
How
quick
dare you,
here.
by the way, me just do that to the shape, bro. Okay.
Right.
But here's the loophole, right? Because he's the shape. What happens with Michael Myers every time you kill him?
He just comes back.
Exactly. Loophole.
Yeah, that is a loophole, right? In the chat we have my sister Alice saying hello. So hello there, Alice. Thank you for dropping by here tonight. Debbie Rosselli says I hate to, but I have to leave. Good night. See y'all next week. And thank you for dropping by as long as you did, Debbie. I really appreciate that, and you're always here. So thank you so much for that. And then we have Darren Wardle saying you keep Batman, which you did, gift Michael Myers, destroy Peacemaker. So the last two were different there.
Peacemaker is such a damn good show, man. Love
Peacemaker. It is.
Peacemaker. Even if you didn't like the Suicide Squad movie, do yourself a favor and watch Peacemaker. Dude. That show is probably James Gunn's best work, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Cruz has good choices, Spotchka. So those were Danny's choices there. And then I'm just gonna go to you, Yomo. So I know these aren't tailored for you, but what would be your choices here?
Don't break my heart.
I don't think I will. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It's not too different from yours, but Keith, I gotta go Peacemaker. I don't have him yet. I do want to get him. Huge wrestling fan. That thing is awesome.
So you would keep a Peacemaker. Oh, there's There's Danny showcasing his Peacemaker right there.
Yeah, keep Peacemaker. Awesome show. Like Danny said, I think it's some of James Gunn's, best, if not best, work. Really loved John Cena as the character. I feel like this role was like made for him. That's awesome. The gun, the Desert Eagle. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's a very nice looking figure though. I do like that figure.
Dude, right?
Yeah, I do want to get it. But yeah, awesome show. I love the one of my favorite parts is the intro. The intro is
Oh yeah, that's
fantastic.
Do you really want to taste it?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, definitely keep Peacemaker. Gift. I would probably gift the Batman.
okay.
The Batman. I feel like too many people just really love this figure and this character. I did love the movie. Just not at a collecting point. Just not my Batman. Maybe in the next film I might change my mind and maybe they'll do another one for that film. I think if he's this big now, I feel like they're probably gonna make another one for the next film. So maybe around that time I'll probably get one. But in this case I can't. So gift, because a lot of people do love this and we're hyped up for it. Destroy. Gotta go Myers. Just not too big of a horror fan. Honestly, I haven't seen that many of the Halloween films. I watched the first one for the first time not too
Oh wow.
long ago, a few months ago. I do want to get to the other ones, but overall, just not too big on horror in general. So that would just be the thing for it.
My recommendation, brother, is to like next Halloween, strictly only watch. You can skip 78, right? You know what happens. They recap it.
Right.
Like even I skip 78. As big as a fan of the movie series as I am, I skip 78. Watch 2018. That's my favorite. Watch
Okay.
2018. Watch Kills. Wait a day or two, and then on Halloween watch Ends. Okay.
Okay.
And that
Okay.
shit. And if you like them, there you go. You like Michael Myers. You don't have to watch the rest of them. I know my boy Austin loves his Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah.
Or do not watch those movies.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Rob Zombie, especially Halloween 2.
Halloween's really. I respect that Austin loves it, but I'm like, man, I cannot watch Halloween 2.
Same here. But yeah.
I like your pick. What about you, Gio?
Yeah. What about you, Gio?
Let's see. Okay, so I really do like Peacemaker. The figure looks amazing. The show is amazing. But my connection is going to be more with Batman and Michael Myers. So I would have to destroy Peacemaker. So sorry about that, but I would have to destroy Peacemaker. Now between Batman and Michael Myers, of course I love Michael Myers and I love Batman, but Batman is my overall favorite character just in general. So keep Batman, and then I'll gift Michael Myers. So that would have been my choice there. What was that?
Gift it to me so I can have it back.
Right.
Look, I'll tell you, dude, I love the Sideshow one so much that at one point I had it and I sold it because money was really tight, and I asked for it back on Christmas this year, and my Mama Spotska came through. So,
oh, okay.
That
Very
Sideshow
nice.
impressive as hell, bro.
Very nice. All right, so let's see here. So I don't think
that
we
was a
have
hell of a
any other-
game, by the way, bro. Thank you so much. That was fun.
Oh, sure. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Okay, so now I think we're gonna go into that new game. And I kind of have to explain it pretty thoroughly here. Okay, so let me just try to get the actual screen that I'm going to use for now. And hold on a second for me. Okay, so now I think we're going to go into that new game. And I kind of have to explain it pretty thoroughly here. Okay, so let me just try to get the actual screen that I'm going to use for now. And hold on a second for me. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this. Like I said, I don't know how smoothly it's gonna go as far as the game itself and just uh, the longevity of this game moving forward and in the future and stuff like that. So I'm gonna call this. This is called Figures Talk, a championship match. Um, so I'm gonna read some information here. So this is gonna be a digital like title, championship title, right? It's for this movie canon figures talk championship, and I'm going to explain the rules right now, and then we're going to do a test run just to see how it goes, and then we'll actually do the game. Okay.
Okay.
So let me explain this here. So we have here. So whoever wins this first figures talk championship match game will become the first figures talk champion. A digital title, like what you see here, a belt, will have your name on it as the champion. The current champion will have to defend their title in the next 5 to 6 weeks by appearing as a guest on Figures Talk. If for whatever reason the champion is not available to appear within that time frame, the champion forfeits their title, and 2 new players slash guests will play to become champion. And you're not obligated, obviously you're not obligated to do it, but to move forward with the game, I kind of have to set it that way. So now I have to choose who's going to go first, but we'll do that in just a bit here. Let's see.
I'll be a gentleman. Let him go first.
You're gonna have Yomo go first. Okay. So now let me actually explain the actual rules, and then we'll do a test run, and then we'll do the game. Okay. So here are the actual rules of the game. So we have this. I have this like little buzzer here. It's a timer. It's actually more like a timer. So I'm gonna click the buzzer here, the timer. As soon as the time begins, the first player, so whoever goes first, is to think of a figure from a specific Hot Toys line and shouts it out or states it. Their opponent, so in this case that would be you, Danny, must now shout out another figure from that specific Hot Toys line that was selected. Now it goes back to the first player, and it's up to them to shout out yet another figure. It will go back and forth until the time runs out, like action heroes trading punches. The purpose is to not be stuck in thinking of a figure when the timer goes off. There will be at least 3 rounds, and it could be up to 5. So there will be at least each round is 15 seconds. Whoever wins 3 rounds first wins. And then also, once a figure is shouted or stated in the game, it cannot be used for the remainder of the game. So once you set it, it's canceled. So you can't use it again for the game. Now, the type of games we play in this particular game in the future may change, but for now, we will try this one. This one that I just described, and things may evolve later if this is something people like in the show. And just remember, this is all just for fun. So do you guys kind of understood the rules, so we can do a little test run?
Let's do the test run.
Okay. Yomo, did you understand the questions there, or the rules?
A little bit, yeah. I'll probably understand a little bit more once we do the test run.
So let's do the test run. So are you guys familiar with Simpsons characters?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Yomo? Or should I choose South Park characters?
I might do better on Simpsons.
Simpsons. Yeah. Okay, let's do Simpsons then. It's older too, but let's see. So Yomo, you're gonna go first, even for this test run, right? So I'm going to let me see here. Okay. So in this test run, it's Simpsons characters, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna hit the timer is gonna start running, and there'll be a little sound. So since Yoma's gonna go first, he needs to name or shout a Simpsons character. So he says whatever character, and then you, Danny, then you say another Simpsons character.
Okay.
and then goes back to Yomo. He says another Simpsons character,
Okay.
and all the way until the time runs out. And if you're stuck when the time goes out, then you lost basically.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so hopefully it moves smoothly, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, so again, you're gonna go first, Yomo. So for this one, this test run is just Simpsons characters. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna press the button when the time runs out. I think you'll know when it's up, and then I'll tell you guys too. Okay,
All right.
so here we go. I'm gonna press the button now.
Homer.
Bart.
Marge.
Krusty.
Mr. Burns.
Maggie.
Flanders. Ned Flanders.
Oh, okay. So time's time's up. I couldn't even.
I really had to dig for that one.
Who was
Okay,
last
double.
there? I didn't even notice. Like, who got stuck in there?
So
Me.
I got stuck for a little bit and said Flanders and then said Ned Flanders because I didn't
And
know if I should say both.
Okay, but you kind of have an idea of like how it runs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, all right. So now we're gonna do it for real. Okay,
All right, let's do it.
so this is for the Movie Canon Figures Talk championship match. So this is round 1. Yomo is going to start. Okay, so the Hot Toys line. Now this is for just in general for all. Okay, so when I press the button, you start, Yomo, and then we'll move forward like that. So it's going to be Star Wars Hot Toys figures starting now.
Mando Luke.
Mando Ahsoka.
Bespin Luke.
Darth Vader. Rogue One.
Anakin.
Which one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. So
I'm
two
sorry.
Anakin.
Okay, so I guess you were stuck there, Yomo. I would say
Yeah.
because you weren't specific with the Anakin. So we'll give it to good old Spotchka. So Danny has one.
I can't believe I got stuck
round.
on Star Wars, dude. Too much pressure,
Better
man.
get around Star Wars. It's in the name for me.
All right, so there you go. So 1 point for Danny, and okay, so you guys ready for the next one here?
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna be different, and I might go back and forth, but I'm changing it here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you guys gotta hang up the game. So here we go. Hot Toys figures, DC.
BVS Batman.
The Batman.
BVS Superman.
Suicide Squad. King Shark.
Artist. WB 100 Wonder Woman.
84 Wonder Woman with the golden armor. Good luck.
All right, so time was up. So actually, Yomo won this one. So Yomo won one round here. Okay, so we have 1 and 1. So we have here Darren Waters, so the gloves are off. So you guys are tied right now.
How?
Okay. Okay. Next one here is going to be different. So you're again gonna start Yomo. Okay, so you're gonna start again here. Okay, next one is Marvel overall.
Infinity War Cap.
In game Loki.
Age of Ultron Hulk.
Infinity War Thanos.
Black Panther from the Black Panther film.
In game Hawkeye.
Killmonger from Black
Time's
Panther.
up. Time's up. Danny, you got it.
Ah,
That's 2 points.
dang.
2 points for Danny. Okay, so if you win one more time, Danny, then you are the champion of the Movie Canon Figures Talk championship. So, all right. So let's start over here again. Okay. Just want to make sure this is good to go. Okay. Try to remember the ones that you've already said, but I'm going back the
shit.
Star Wars. Star Wars, you're starting with Yomo again, starting now.
Come on. Anakin from Attack of the Clones.
Padme from Attack of the Clones.
Obi-Wan from Obi-Wan series.
Time's up.
Mace-
That was kind of
Okay.
my fault. I held up a lot.
All right, so it actually went off during while you were still talking, Yomo. So I guess we'll have to give it to Danny, I think, in that point. So just
Champ.
GG.
just barely. So that's 3. That is 3 points. So that means it's Danny. So Danny won the championship here. So 3-1. Right? So
Everybody.
3-1. Let me go back here. So here we go. The movie
Nice.
canon, figures talk, a championship. We have our first champion, and it's Danny. Good old Spotchka. So you are the winner. You are the very first champion ever here. So there you go. So that will be your digital title belt, championship belt. And whenever you ever come back here, or when you come back here, you could actually say that you are the champion. You have that title, and as I mentioned earlier, you would have to defend it 5 to 6 weeks or so from now. And then if you're not able to, things happen, so it's fine. But then you would have to forfeit,
Things
and then
happen,
some
but-
other 2 would have to go in and try to take that title. But for right now,
That
you are the
title's
champion.
Let's
You
fucking
are
go.
the champion, Danny.
Nice.
So yeah, so it actually it moved pretty smoothly, I would say. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, so there you go. Here, let's see if there's any. I don't think there's any comments here. No, so we're good there. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. I believe that was the last thing that I was going to do here tonight. Let me just double check here. Okay, so actually there is one here. We have Mr. Kuso says a pipe in the crowd. Laugh out loud. So all right, so yeah, so I think that's it, everyone. So that's it for the show, Figures Talk episode 2. Then Yomo and Danny, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. It was
Thank you,
a lot
man.
of
This was
fun.
so much fun, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much. Yomo, Gio.
Yeah, thank
Had
you
a
so
lot
much.
of fun, man.
I'm glad that you guys joined me here tonight, because like I said, I'm trying to get guests here, and then I wanted you guys here, and then I'll try to change it up. Have other guests on here who are interested, and then we'll find out, Danny, who is going to go against you in the future for your title here. So we'll see how that goes there.
Champ.
All right, so let's go back to what you guys do here. So let's start with you, good old Spotchka. Danny, so what do you have coming up?
So tomorrow I'm supposed to be rearranging the spotchka layer, and hopefully the display case will be on the other side of the room. That would be pretty fun, because I've got the Bat Cycle and Batman coming in, and I've got Zach's Wonderland from Collecting Weekly sending me a sticky bomb, because Hot Toys,
Nice.
Howard Chan, is a one funny man who decided to not include a sticky bomb gun in the standard release, even though it's printed on the box.
Yeah.
So I've got that on the way, and I think mine looks better than the Hot Toys released one. So I'm excited for that. After that, I don't know if I want to mention it. I'm buying one from Collector Joey at the moment that is a quarter scale figure.
Cool.
And that's why I'm rearranging, trying to make room for it. And it is a Marvel figure, so I will let y'all debate which one that is. And on top of that, collection room tours coming soon. Like I said, next week. Going to have reactions starting towards the end of the month, hopefully maybe early February. So hit me up on Instagram if any movies or shows you want to watch me react to. I will most likely react to them. Other than that, yeah, that's all I got from you. Thank you so much for having me, by the way.
Yeah, definitely, Danny. Yomo, how about you?
Yeah, not a whole lot going on. If anything drops or gets announced, I'll put a short out on my channel, just to share the hype, see what people are saying about the figure. If you guys want to leave some comments, Instagram, don't really have anything going on. Just set up my my Yomo Instagram. So probably put some pictures up soon of some of the figures I have or some pictures I've taken. I don't have a high quality camera or anything like that, so might play around with it on my phone and show some of the stuff I have. But that's about it. And main thing tomorrow is I will be on Reverse Zio's
Mhm.
channel. Be doing a unboxing for a figure that I've been waiting a long time to get, and I've been super excited about. I got it last week, and I've been
Oh,
doing my best not to open it. I haven't opened it, so it's been hard. Definitely been
yeah.
tempted to, but just I did open the shipper box just to make sure that the right figure
Oh,
box
yeah.
or art box was in there, of course. But just a little sneak peek. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can kind of see the initials and uh, the thing
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
yeah.
initials. So
Oh, okay. I know what it is. Yeah. And I think even before that, I think I knew which one it was. So,
yeah, I'm super excited. Can't wait. It's a figure that honestly kind of made me dive into this whole 1/6 community, so it should be fun. I'm excited to open it up and share it on his channel. I gotta clear off my desk and make some room to open it, and I'll be using probably my laptop and the my phone as a additional camera. So I apologize if it doesn't look that great. Hopefully it does, so we'll see. But definitely excited to open it up finally and share it with you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I'll be definitely watching that. Because I have a figure too that I haven't opened, and I'm kind of saving it to see if I can open the figure in Zio's show as well. But but I'm sure it's not as nice as the one that you're gonna unbox tomorrow. So we'll be watching that. And then guys, actually let me just move this real quick here. So I do have another show that I do. It's called the Met Report, a show about movies, entertainment, and television news. So I do that on Saturdays. Yesterday I did the episode with Mr. Brick Artemis, and it was a great show. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that. Talk movies and things like that. And it was a lot of fun and stuff like that. And this Saturday I'm planning on doing the Met Report is gonna get possessed by horror talk. So I'm gonna have Mr. Austin Nicholas joining me in that episode, and that should be a lot of fun. So I'll keep
Sweet.
you guys updated. And then I may have another guest. I'm not totally sure yet, but we'll see about that. But and then I always do these Funko Pop giveaways on the Met Report show. It will be in the horror talk episode as well. So I'm doing a mystery Funko Pop giveaway where towards the end of the stream I reveal what the Funko is, and there'll be instructions as to how you enter and win and all that stuff. So I just wanted to present that there. And again, one more time here, Yomo and good old Spotka, Danny, thank you so very much for doing the show with me tonight. I hope to see you guys, or I hope you guys join the channel again, the show again.
Of
And then
course.
Danny, and then I hope to see you in the next 5 or 6 weeks to defend your
The champ.
title, and then we'll find out details as to how that
You're on mute,
we
Danny.
figure that out. So a rematch between Yomo and Danny, but we'll see about that.
Gotta defend my time.
Yep. So that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching here tonight. Like I said, Met Report Saturday, Horror Talk this Saturday, and then I'm doing this show still here Sunday nights. I'll give you guys more details later on. And that is it. So thank you so very much, and I will be seeing you guys next time.